Today I'm gonna read you Mr. Putter and Tabby Baked a Cake and All About Ants. Did I read it? Let's read Mr. Putter and Bake the Cake. Mr. Putter and Tabby baked a cake. Mr. Putter and Tabby baked a cake. Chapter 1. A good cake. It was winter time. Mr. Putter and his fine cat Tabby sat at their window every night to watch the snow come down. They watched and dreamed. Mr. Putter dreamed for the big red sled he rode as a boy. He dreamed of a snowman big as a house. Tabby dreamed too. She dreamed of the snowdrift she walked on as a kitten. She dreamed of deep tunnels to white yards. Mr. Putter and Tabby were old now. They had a lot to dream about. That's why they loved winter time. They also loved wintertime because wintertime brought Christmas. Mr. Putter loved to give Christmas presents. He started thinking about Christmas presents in July. He liked to think of what he could give it to the grocer and to the librarian and to the postman. Mr. Putter also had to think what he could give to his neighbor Miss Teaberry. This was the hardest of all. He usually had to think about this all the way to December. Miss Teaberry likes strange things. She's like coconuts made into monkey heads. She likes so sneakers that walk across the table. She'd like the little dresses for her teapots and even like fruit cake. Mr. Putter could live with monkey heads and walking sticks. Stretchers and dress up teacups. But Mr. Putter could not believe that Miss Teaberry liked fruitcake. He could not believe that anyone liked fruitcake. Every Christmas, Miss Teaberry ate mounds of fruitcake. It worried Mr. Putter. This winter was worrying him a lot. He thought Miss Teaberry should have a good cake for Christmas. Not a fruitcake that he could break her toes if she dropped it. A good cake, a light and early cake. And some night he had Tabby sat dreaming at the snowy window that it was dictated to give Miss Teaberry Christmas. Mr. Putter will bake her a Christmas cake. It will be a niche. No pans. The cake was not a kinch. In the first place, Mr. Putter did not have to bake a cake. He could bake instant muffins, he could bake instant poofers, but he had never baked a cake. He didn't know how. In the second place, Mr. Putter had no pants and muffin pants and pulver pants, and he had no cake pans. He baked a cake. It would have to be in a shoe, or maybe in a flower pot, or even in a hat, but not in a pan because he did not have one. And in the third place, Mr. Putter had no cookbook. He had books nose readed, he had books on clouds, he had books on Chinese trees, but he had no cookbooks. Mr. Putter thought about no cookbooks, no cake pans, and the fact that he did not bake cakes. He said to Tabby, maybe for Christmas, Miss Tabby would like a nice cup of tea and a card. One week before, Chapter 3, Mary Sue. 1 week before Christmas, Mr. Putter and Tabby took a trip to the sweet shop. It was once by a woman famous for her cakes. She baked cakes with names like strawberry, watermelon, pumpkin, apple, brownie, surprise. Her name was Mary Sue, and if anyone could teach Mr. Putter to bake a cake, it would be she. Mr. Putter told her his story. He wanted to bake a Christmas cake, he said. Something light, something airy, something that would not break a person's toe. Mary Sue listened carefully. She took good notes, and she began to sell him things. She told Mr. Putter even bows. She sold Mr. Putter 3 stiffers. She told Mr. Putter 10 spoons, 5 cups, 2 cups, a lot of wheat paper, and a Christmas tree pan. Then she sold him an Easy Baker cookbook and sent him out the door. Something airy. On Christmas Eve, Mr. Putter had everything he needed. He had flour, sugar, eggs, and spoons, bowls, stiffers. He had a cookbook. He had a pan. He had a good cat to keep his company. Mr. Putter baked all night long. His first cake fell flat. The second cake wouldn't leave the pan. The third cake caught on fire. By the time he baked his fourth cake, it was Christmas morning. Mr. Putter's eyes were droppy, his face was soggy, he was moving very slowly. But Mr. Putter did not give up, and by 9 o'clock in the morning, he had made the most beautiful Christmas cake in the whole world. It was light, it was airy, it would not break a person's shoe. He woke up Tabby, and together they took a cake to Miss Teaberry. Miss Teaberry was delighted. She was thrilled. She was because as soon Mr. Putter sat down in her chair and fell asleep, and she had to wait 12 hours before she could cut her cake. She wouldn't have any without Mr. Putter, and that's how long he slept. But when they finally woke up, Miss Tea-Baby was there with Tabby and her own dogs ate. And they ate the cake and drank tea and watched a snow fall all night long. And Mr. Putter and Tabby went home with a very nice toaster. Just like America, the beautiful when the bread popped up. Already, Mr. Putter and Tabby baked the cake, and I'm gonna read you all about ants. All about ants. There are more than 12,000 species of ants that live around the world. Ants come in different colors. Most ants are brown, but ants can be black, red, and even yellow. Ants are insects. They have 6 legs and 3 body parts. Ants have large heads with antennae that are bent in mid. Ants have 2 eyes, each eye made up of small eyes called complete eyes. Ants have 2 smooches. One smooch is used to hold food for himself. The other smooch is used for whole food to be shared with other ants. Ants are social insects. They live in ground-level mounds, trees, and underground in groups called colonies. In each colony, there are queen ants, the queen stripes, who lay eggs. A queen ant lays thousands of eggs. Male ants are called drones. The drone's only job is to mate with the queen. Most of the ants that you see are worker ants. The worker ants are wingless, finless. The worker ants find food, care for the eggs, work in the nest, and protect the colony. Ants are clean and tidy insects. Some worker ants have the job of taking the trash to the special trash dump. Have you ever wondered how ants communicate with each other? They don't talk like humans, but they do communicate with each other. They use their senses of smell and touch. Ants live in special sacs for other ants. They may attract to food and alert each other to danger. When an ant finds a pile of food, it rubs an intimate and fork legs on another ant to tell it about the food. There are 4 stages in the cycle of an ant: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Ants are incredibly strong. They can carry loads up to 50 times their own weight. Ants also work in teams to carry large items such as building material or pieces of food back to their nest. Ants can be important to the environment. Some ants help to the species. They dig in and enrich the soil so plants can grow. Some ants can sting, and ants can bite. Coconut ants nest in wood and cause a lot of damage to houses and other buildings. I read you all about ants, and I'm gonna read you another book next time. Bye!